Welcome back, everybody. Right now, we are headed to the association. We got some NBA news to discuss. JJ Reddick is now the head coach for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron got his guy. Everybody was saying that this is the guy who he's been courting. This is the guy who he's been grooming to be the next coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, and now that is the case. He inks a 4-year, $32 million contract. Manny, I want to know your thoughts about it. What do you think?
Yeah, Adam. This is a very iffy, man. West Coast love, man. Hollywood. This man coming to Hollywood, man.
Tinseltown.
These people, Adam, they demand championships, man. They demand championship. Look at Darwin Ham, man. Darwin Ham went to a Western Conference Finals 2 years ago. This year, they made it back to the playoffs, and this has Steve Nash reign all over again in LA. I'll be very surprised if he lasts a year and a half in this seat. Adam, I am for people getting promoted within within or let's say that you are an assistant coach, let's say for the Miami Heat for us,
You,
and
you, have, you have to pay your dues. You have to pay your
you have
dues.
to pay your dues. And I am up for that, for someone getting promoted. Let's see how they are as a head coach. But you mean to tell me that you're gonna hire someone to go into Hollywood to a big market team that doesn't have no experience on his resume of head coaching, X's and O's, high school, college, NBA, no experience. This is, I think, this will be a disaster waiting to happen. Mark my words, my Adam. I'm gonna give it 1 year and a half. In a year and a half, he'll be gone. He'll be gone. I am very surprised that the Lakers didn't target Monty Williams. Because guess what? Monty would have came in cheap. Because remember, these contracts that the NBA hands out are fully guaranteed money. So Detroit Pistons still owe him a fortune. They still owe this man a fortune. So Monty Williams would have came in at a very cheap rate this year or this contract. And you went and got JJ Reddick? I don't know what the hell Rob Pelinka or Jenny Buss were thinking. I don't care what LeBron James tells me, because guess what, dude? You are 48 years old. You're 40. You're 40. You might play maybe two, at the most two. Guess what? Maybe the guy that you guys hired, he might see you walk out the door and that's it. Because that'll be his last season. But like, I just, it's like mind boggling that they hired JJ Redick, man. That was the best man for Hollywood, for the Lakers organization. Mind boggling, Adam. I was in shock that day to know like that news. I don't see this panning out in LA. And by the way, the last time I checked is that the Western Conference is still a great conference these days. You got a lot of good teams now, man. You got Minnesota, you got Denver, you got OKC, you got Dallas. Man, you got teams out there, man. And I don't think that the Lakers have that roster to get over the hump, man. What do you say?
Well, you just touched on it with that last point. Let me go back to the JJ Reddick thing. JJ Reddick is a very smart basketball player. He's a very smart basketball mind. He has a very high basketball IQ. Let me just say that. Let me get that out the way. Whether or not he's going to be able to come in and draw up X's and O's, LeBron thinks he can. He's played the game for long enough that I think that he can do this job. I don't think that that's a problem. Would some experience have been nice? Most coaches do have to go through a process of actually elevating or getting promoted to a head coaching spot, and that's usually for good reason. But I'll
Yeah.
say this: it's not going to fail because of X's and O's. It's not going to fail because of JJ Reddick. In all honesty, Darvin Ham, in my opinion, shouldn't have necessarily been fired. The roster, which is the last point you touched on, is not a good roster. It's just
It's
not a
weak.
good roster.
It's weak.
So X's and O's will not save you if you don't have the components necessary to win. The Boston Celtics, they put together a team this year. They are holding the Larry O'Brien trophy because of that, because they have a complete team. The Los Angeles Lakers will not be saved by LeBron James. They won't be saved by Anthony Davis. They won't be saved by JJ Redick, and they won't be saved by Bronny James if they can somehow get him to Los Angeles side. This is all a joke. This is truly a soap opera. This is a novela. This is a crap show. It's not going to work. I don't care who they got there. And Hurley from Connecticut, he went down there and he was like, this is crazy. For one, you don't offer me enough money, so you guys are a bunch of clowns down here. You expect me to come to this circus so that I
They
can come
sure
over?
didn't offer him Adam Hollywood money. They didn't offer her Hollywood money.
Yeah,
No,
they not even top paid coach in the NBA. I believe that
no.
he fell somewhere around like sixth or something like that, fifth or
Yeah,
sixth with the contract that they offered. And you clowns want me to come down to this circus
yeah.
where all I've got is an aging superstar and LeBron James. And again, we all understand this man can ball. He can still do things. We don't even know how he's still doing it at the age that he's doing it. We get that. Anthony Davis, he's a superstar whenever he decides that he's going to actually show up and play. We
Yeah.
understand what this young man is capable of. He is an elite player, hands down. JJ Redick, great basketball IQ, but he's not going to save this because the others around him just aren't enough.
I'm 100% with you, Adam. I'm 100% with you. And that, but bearing a major offseason acquisition, because you do have Paul George out there, who's a free agent, and you can make trades. You can make trades, but right now, the way that this roster is constructed, they're not going to go anywhere. They
And,
might make the playoffs, playing tournament. Guess what? Your first round opponent might be against the Denver, they might be the Minnesota, or they might be Dallas. Those three teams right there can beat the Lakers in the first round of the playoffs.
and
Next
I'll
up.
tell you this right now. They don't need Paul George. They don't need Paul George. The big three, the superstar theory has been debunked already, especially in my mind. It's debunked. It just doesn't work. Yeah, the Heat did it. The Celtics did it in 2008. That's all fine and good. But we have seen in recent times putting three superstars together does not a championship team make. You need others. If they can go out there and spend the same type of money that they would spend on Paul George, going out there getting great defensive players, guys who can shoot the three ball, you know what I mean, hustle and effort players, that's the road to a championship for me. AD and LeBron James, that's all the superstardom that you need in Los Angeles. There's enough stars on the Walk of Fame already, and you got two on the basketball court, you're good. Go out there, get you some role players, get you some guys who can be defensively physical, get you some large guys who can stand up to Jokic to the Minnesota Timberwolves when you face them in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But you don't need another superstar in my mind. You need depth, and they have none of it. They're about as shallow as a puddle.
That's correct. That's correct. So yeah, man, it remains to be seen. This, I think NBA free agency is about to start coming up pretty soon. It remains to be seen what the Lakers are going to be doing this offseason, because it sure is not looking great in Hollywood. I'll tell you that much. It's not looking great. It's
JJ
very
Redick,
cloudy out there. It's very cloudy out there in Hollywood.
JJ JJ Redick, we wish you all the best. Like I said,
Yes.
I don't think it's going to come down to you, but we'll see how it goes. We've got an entire basketball season to see how this fares, and we hope we wish you all the best. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode of Club 50 Sports. We appreciate you guys watching. Please make sure you hit that like. Please make sure that you hit that subscribe and hit that notification bell for new videos. Manny, talk to your people. Bring us home.
Yes, man. Yes, yes, yes. We're gonna be here every single week as we wind down to the NFL season. And yes, like I just said right now, we got basketball free agency coming up. We are gonna have some plenty of good news for you guys. Just tune in, like the video, please subscribe to the channel, and guys, have a great week, and we'll see you guys next week. Take care. We
Club
out.
50 Sports, we are out.